What's up? Welcome to the full moon workshop. This is a full moon in Aquarius, but it will be affecting all of us. Okay, so pay attention because this is also a super moon, which means it is more powerful. And this is the first of two full moons in August. Yes, August will have three moon phases, obviously a full moon and a new moon, and then we have a second full moon. So altogether, three important moon phases in August. The other thing is that this full moon is conjunct Pluto, which means it's together. It's not exactly together, but they're close. And 6 months ago, on the new moon in Aquarius, the new moon was also conjunct Pluto. So we have this like double Pluto energy, which is also a strong focus on rebirth, rewriting our stories, reestablishing ourselves, new connections, releasing old self-limiting beliefs, old programs, old ideas about money, work, power. There's a lot happening. We also have Venus retrograde right now. And soon we will have like 7 planets retrograde. So just prepare yourself, okay? If this is your first workshop, welcome. This will be around 25-30 minutes max. If the video looks longer, it's because at the end, I always just talk about my experience. That is the pivot party, and you can join me and we can just talk about how we are pivoting and moving our direction and how your experience of this energy feels. So you can let me know in the comments, and I'm going to share with you my experience. We will also do an energy clearing, a short guided meditation, like 5 minutes, and some tarot and astrology. Okay, so let's jump in. Also, this is pay what you can. So you can donate whatever you want. You can watch it and donate later. If you have $1, you can give it to me. If you have $1,000, you can give it to me. No, but for real, I appreciate all of your donations. It supports me and my amazing team, and we are doing a lot of cool projects that we're going to launch in the fall. So you'll see. Anyways, so this full moon is a super moon, which means it's closer to the Earth. It is more powerful. I believe the next full moon, the second full moon in August, will also be a super moon. And I was like today years old when I found out that once in a blue moon is when 1 month has 2 full moons. What? So there you go. You learn something new. Okay. We have the astrology. No, I'm going to pause that for 1 second. The first thing I want to talk about is just Aquarius energy, because this is a strong energy. This is a fixed energy, and it is connected to air. Air is connected to our ideas, our perspectives, how we communicate, what we think, how we process mental information. It can be very detail oriented, but it's also like Aquarius energy is amazing for understanding a system and then tearing it down and establishing it in a better way. So a lot of us, especially because this full moon in Aquarius is conjunct Pluto. Pluto is death and rebirth. Pluto is renewal. And Aquarius also focuses on destruction and establishment and figuring out a better system that will work for everyone involved, ourselves included. We need to be prioritizing ourselves. Remember, Venus is in retrograde, so there's a lot of energy focusing on me, like myself. What do I need in this moment? We're still in Leo season, and Venus is retrograding in Leo. So if this is your first workshop and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm always going to tell you, like, summarize it. So just listen to me explaining how that energy feels and how you can work with that energy. Don't just like get overwhelmed and like freeze. It's just chill. So Leo season is a focus on us showing up fully and expressing ourselves confidently. There are dreams that you have. There are things that you want to say. There are things that you want to do. Maybe you want to teach something, or you want to stand in your power in a new way. Maybe you want to go after a relationship or a job application, or you want to establish your own business, or you want to leave a bad relationship, or, you know, dump a friend or whatever. So Leo season is asking you to really take a chance on yourself and stand in your power. Understand that you have the power to create whatever you want. Now, Venus is retrograding in Leo. So at the same time, we want to do something, we want to start something, we understand that we have value and we have skills, and we are feeling more confident, and we need to take action in new ways by standing in our power. We're also aware that we have old programs in our mind, old fears or old insecurities or old self-limiting beliefs that make us think that we're not good enough to do those things that we want to do. Or we want to leave this relationship, but we don't think we can find something better. Or we want to quit this job, but we don't think we can maybe, you know, find another job that will pay us more money, because maybe we have scarcity mindset, or we grew up struggling with money, or watching other people struggle with money, or whatever it is. But when we're growing up, when we're experiencing life with those struggles, with these other things coming up, when we see that other people have those struggles and we integrate that into our experience, and then we experience it, we experience the same thing, it becomes like calcified in our energy field, and we begin to think that that is the only option. But Venus in retrograde in Leo is asking you to understand that that is not your only fucking option. You have other options. You need to change your story. You need to change your perspective. You need to shift your habits, your feelings, your routines to align with a better future. And that is what this full moon is supporting us in doing. Aquarius energy is a focus on reinvention and reestablishing better systems that work flawlessly. So there's an energy here overall of like, okay, I want to change my life. That means I need to change my stories. That means I need to change my feelings about my life. And how do I do that? I need to change my habits, right? So like the habits, the everyday things that you do, your behavior connects to how you feel. How you feel supports the story in your mind. The story in your mind controls your reality, which means you're attracting things in your reality that match your feelings. And those feelings are connected to your daily habits, and that is connected to what you believe you deserve, or what you believe you can do, etc. So see how this is all connected? So when Mercury goes retrograde, which will be quite soon, and I think we're gonna have like 7 planets in retrograde very soon. So there's a lot happening, but like one step at a time, right? Like we don't need to be forcing anything. We don't need to be rushing anything. I also believe we have Mars in Virgo. Yeah. So like Mars in Virgo is asking you to take action on the daily tasks, these small details. Like Mars in Virgo is showing you that small changes every day will add up to big shifts over time. And that's what I'm talking about. Virgo is a focus on the everyday, the daily tasks, what you do, how you do it, and what your habits and behaviors look like. So if you want to change something about your life, you first need to review your investments. And that right now is really important because Venus is in retrograde. So we need to be reviewing our investments of time, energy, money, love. Like where our attention goes, energy will flow. So it's really important that we are not focusing our attention on the things that don't benefit us, on the things that don't make us feel good or feel whole or feel worthy or valued. If we're spending all of our time trying to figure out other people's like mixed messages, or trying to figure out how to shift ourselves to make ourselves smaller for other people, or like other people are not, you know, equally exchanging attention, love, money, whatever, then it's like, why the fuck are we continuing to shift and adjust ourselves so that we can match other people's desired outcome? Like it doesn't make sense. So right now we have an opportunity to review how we are investing our time, energy, money, love, attention, our friendship, our affection, everything. And that is directly connected to this Leo season energy. This Leo season is asking you to stand in your power and understand yourself in new ways and to get really excited about who you are now becoming, because the North Node and the South Node are now shifted. Excuse me, they are now shifted. The North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. So again, this means that we are rewriting our character, who we are. We're prioritizing ourselves in new ways. And that South Node is asking us to let go of communities, people, jobs, things that don't actually value us. We've already learned these lessons. So it's important for us to now apply it to the next chapter, to apply it to the new character that we are developing in our story, right? So if you want more information about like Leo season, I have an amazing workshop below. There's a lot of workshops available right now just because there's so many things happening in the sky at the moment. This is like quite rare. It doesn't happen this frequently that we have like so many things happening. But one really important thing that is coming up, we have the Lions Gate portal. So on the 8th, I will host a live candle ceremony, and we will establish new intentions and align our energy, our mind, our body, our soul with the life that we are now creating. This only happens once a year. It's on the 8th day of the 8th month. And this is when Orion's belt, Sirius, and Earth, they all get in a line, which opens this energetic flow. And all of this new energy gets downloaded into our systems. So this happens over the course of like a week, but like the peak is around the 8th. This is, well, I'm going to dive in deeper. So if you want to join, you'll find the link. It's going to be below. If you watch this after the 8th, for whatever reason, you can just watch the recording. It's still just as strong. But that Lions Gate portal is a very important time for us to tune into the life that we are creating. So this is a huge opportunity for like manifesting and attracting these new things. That is connected to this Leo season. This Leo season is a focus on like showing up in new ways. Sorry, I could just dive in so much. Like I wanna keep this cute and short. But yeah, we have the Lions Gate below and the Leo season is also below. So just watch whatever you want. Okay. What else do I want to talk about here? Uranus squaring Venus. Okay. This is important. So Uranus is squaring Venus retrograde in Leo. So a square feels tense. A square creates like tension, and it can be fighting, it can be just disagreements, it can be internally you feeling something is off or something is wrong. If you think about what a square looks like, there's like one line and another line, and then this point, like it's sharp. It's like, so it's gonna get you, you know? So like you want to pay attention to what is happening in your relationships, and not only your like romantic relationships, but your relationship to yourself. It's like there are so many old stories and belief systems and like things that we continue to do just because we feel like, oh, it's just comfortable. And like, we just don't need to do it anymore. And you don't need to like beat yourself up because you're still doing it, because like, trust me, bitch, I'm doing the same thing. Like, I get it, but it's really important that we are recognizing where that friction is in our lives. And maybe that's you always feeling like you need to adjust yourself for other people, or other people don't make themselves available or flexible for you, but you always make yourself available and flexible for them. And it's like, this is not an equal exchange. So when you have Uranus squaring that, Uranus is also connected to Aquarius, which is revolutionary. like Uranus is not going to just be like, okay, fine, let's just keep doing this over and over and over and over. Like, no, bitch. Like, Uranus is like, fuck you. Why am I the only person showing up for this? I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I'm gonna like literally blow the top off. It's like, fuck off. I'm out. So, like, this Uranus energy, it could feel a little bit more tense. And again, because we have Mars in Virgo, like we need to take action with being more flexible. Virgo is a flexible, mutable energy. So, like, we need to be readjusting ourselves over the coming months. And I say that again because we will have a lot of planets in retrograde at the same time. So, it's like, if there was like one thing to really pay attention to right now, I would say flexibility. Don't commit to anything really like big decisions or don't like get bangs. Like we also have Venus retrograde, remember. This is a time for more reflection and reassessment and release, especially because we are under that full moon, right? So like, and Virgo retrograde, sorry, Venus retrograde is a focus on like us needing to disconnect to our old ways of pleasure also. So like maybe up until now you always shopped, or if you were feeling sad you ate something, or you want to go out and you want to fuck and then you're like, oh, I want to fuck again and again, like different people, or you want to go use drugs, or you want to do whatever. It's like it doesn't need to be so extreme, but like Venus retrograde is showing you where you go for your pleasure seeking, and is that pleasure like short lived, or is it something that will bring you long-term pleasure? Like you know, feeling stressed and going to the gym and then leaving after 1 hour and noticing you're like, ooh, I feel good. Like my endorphins are feeling positive. Like I'm looking good. It's like that is a good investment of your time. You feeling stressed and then going out and grabbing a bottle of wine and drinking it, like, yeah, maybe that feels good for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but tomorrow you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be hungover, you're like, why the fuck did I do that? I feel bloated, I'm disgusting, I fucking ate McDonald's after that. It's just like, that's not a good investment of your time. And trust me, bitch, something like tomorrow, I'm going to Amsterdam with my whole team. Like, I'm bringing everyone there. We're just gonna have like a party fucking time. Like, hello, it is gay pride. If you are there, say hi. You'll see me probably naked on the street, bitch, and I'll be popping champagne. So it's like, trust me, there's time for party and fun, of course, but it's like every time I'm stressed, am I grabbing a bottle of wine and drinking? Like, no, fuck no. So like, if you're noticing that you still have these like, you know, habits. We don't even need to label them toxic or negative or whatever. You just have old habits. Then it's like, if you feel like you don't want to continue investing into that old habit, then disconnect, unplug. That's what this Venus retrograde will help. Or if you are still, you're trying to move forward and date other people or whatever, you know, chat with new business opportunities, but you're still connected to your old job, or you're still connected to your ex or whatever. It's like, now is the time to unplug. If you want help cutting those cords, watch the Venus retrograde workshop. Okay. It was fucking amazing. That was one of our top sellers. Like, we got so many emails about, anyway, what, like, that's an amazing workshop. You'll see that below. Okay. I love you. I think we're good. Let's just, did we talk about Lionsgate? That's important. Yeah. Did we? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did. We did. Okay, and join me for that candle ceremony. That's below as well. Okay, so I wrote these things down. I think I already talked about it, but I want to say it one more time because it's really important for this full moon, especially. We want to let go of our old life by doing what? Letting go of the old stories and letting go of the old feelings that keep those stories alive. And how do we do that? We drop the old habits and behaviors that support those feelings, that support those stories, that support that life. See again how it's all connected. So it all comes back to the daily habits and the practices. And that's as simple as just like waking up and, you know, making your bed and like drinking more water and not drinking like coffee all day. And like, that's my struggle, bitch, you know, and it's just like, whatever. So, okay. I love you guys. If you are watching this on Instagram, because it opens on Instagram, you can click to my YouTube because it will shut off after 15 minutes. And that's really annoying for people. So go watch it on YouTube, like and subscribe, support my channel. I love you. Okay, let's now do the energy clearing and the meditation, and we are done. Okay, I love you. Okay. So you can close your eyes. You can just, we're just going to ground into the space for 1 minute. Just focus on your breathing. You don't need to change your breathing. Just focus on the air coming in and the exhale. I want you to just feel safe, comfortable, relaxed. You're going to focus on cleansing your energy. So the first thing I want you to do is just imagine that there's a green fire burning in front of you on the ground. And in your hand, you have a golden comb, and you're going to use a golden comb to just comb out any negative energy, or maybe it's another person's energy. Maybe your mind is just really active. Just comb out those thoughts, any negative energy that you've picked up, just comb it out and toss it into that green fire. And the universe will clear it and pull it away from you. I'm going to use distance energy symbols now to help clear you. So just combing and tossing into that fire. Just follow your intuition. And continue to comb, continue to toss. And now I want you to imagine that golden light or white light starts pouring down from above. It can be showering on you. It can be raining. It can look like the sky just opened and this white light is pouring down. And that white light is just washing you clean. It's adding protective energy. I'm going to use a different distance energy symbol to help enhance this blessing, enhance this protection. So just imagine that this white light is covering your full body, bringing vitality and strength and protection into your auric field. And now with your eyes closed, I want you to just focus on breaking free. So maybe for some of you, it looks like chains. Maybe it's just colors. Maybe it's a fog and you just start to clear it. But as you feel into the energy of breaking free and disconnecting from these old ways of being, these old ideas, I want you to just think about one thing that you can stop doing. So maybe you have a habit that you don't like anymore. Maybe you go to bed really late, or you wake up and you just jump into your day. Maybe you don't take enough time for yourself to rest. Maybe you're smoking. Maybe you're drinking too much alcohol. Maybe you're eating the wrong foods. Whatever it is, procrastination, laziness, maybe it's just negative self-talk. Whatever it is, I want you to just think about that one thing, just one thing that you could stop doing. And I want you to feel into that energy. Really see yourself doing it. And maybe you feel shame or anger or resentment, or maybe it feels more addictive. And while you're feeling that, I want you to give yourself permission to release this energy. And then I want you to imagine that you just let it go. And you can feel that energy draining out of your body. Maybe it comes out the bottom of your feet. It just disconnects from your body and it clears away. And the universe is going to come and take it off for you. And now the next thing I want you to think about is a relationship in your life. Maybe it's romantic, maybe it's present or past, maybe it's friends or family or work. But what is one connection, one relationship that is holding you back? Who is one person or one project or one company or something that you need to disconnect from? You need to just drop it and let it go so that you have more available space for higher vibrational connections. I want you to just think about that person or that company or project or whatever comes to mind when you think about dropping one connection. Feel into that energy. Feel the anger or the disappointment or the frustration or the sadness. And then give yourself permission to let it go. And I want you to feel that energy leave your body. And I want you to feel like you have just a little bit more available space to expand and to open up to new connections. And now looking through a different lens, I want you to think about one thing you can do to establish a new foundation. So maybe a new habit or a new class, something you want to learn. Maybe it's a conversation you want to just sit down and have. Maybe it's just drawing out a mood board or writing a script or whatever. But think about one thing that you can do to move towards establishing a new foundation and starting a new cycle. I want you to see yourself doing it, standing in your power, feeling confident, feeling capable. And I want you to give yourself permission to take this action. And then I want you to inhale and I want you to feel all of that energy integrate into your body. So let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold as all of that skill and confidence and permission locks into your body. And now we exhale. And the last thing I want you to do is think about how you can contribute to the community around you. Just one small thing. And not sacrificing yourself for others. I just mean one small thing that when you are satisfied, when you are healthy, when you have a full cup, that you can help another person or you can give back. Maybe you could donate a few dollars to an organization or a charity, or maybe it's just sitting down and having open ears, an open heart to chat with someone who needs it. But what is one thing that you can do for your community? Aquarius is very focused on community. So what is just one thing you can do? And now I want you to just send love to that community, to that person. And when you're ready, I invite you to bring your attention back into this room. You can bring some gentle movement into the body. You can open your eyes and welcome back. Now, I forgot to pull some tarot cards, so I'm going to pull a few cards, but I will do that after you write out your list. So this is the pause game. You can try and catch my face. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to just write down, under this full moon in Aquarius, I want to invite in the following, and you're going to write down the things that you want to start doing, the communities you want to connect with. And then I also give myself permission to release the following, and you're going to write down everything that you want to release. And then when you are done, you can light it on fire, and the universe will take it from there. And they will help bring you what you need and help you release what you need. Okay. So you can pause now on my face. On my face, bitch. Okay, welcome back. So we're gonna pull a couple tarot cards. Okay, well, these are the two. Ooh, 3 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Three of Swords, and Four of Wands. The overall energy here in the bottom of the deck, I have the nine of Swords, but reversed. So I have the Four of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords reversed. So the Nine of Swords reversed is like, why are you stressed about what other people think about you? Or why are you stressed about what you need to do for yourself? Stop feeling bad for other people. Stop blocking your own blessings because other people are not working hard enough to get their blessings. Bitch, that's not your story. It's not your problem. And this Three of Swords energy where you feel maybe triggered because other people are talking about you or they're just, you've changed. Yeah, bitch, you're supposed to change. You're staying the same. And it's like, you're clearly not getting anywhere. Like, so like, hello, I need to change. I don't want to stay here with you. I'm looking for my Four of Wands. This is like, when we decide to stop thinking about how other people will perceive us, it's like we don't care. When we stand in our power and we create the life that we are supposed to create, because the vision in your mind, in your heart is yours for a reason, because you are here to make it happen. Other people don't always understand that. And you don't need to stop yourself from going forward because other people are interrupting you with their self-doubt or whatever that they're projecting onto you. Fuck that. This Three of Swords energy is like, don't let your triggers stop you from doing what you know you need to do. Cut the cords, clear the energy. Go watch the Venus retrograde workshop. Cut the fucking cords, okay? That Four of Wands too. See that? See that flame? Looks like a candle ceremony to me on 8/8 Lion's Gate. Okay, I love you guys. That's it. Do I have announcements? Venus retrograde cord cutting, we talked about it. Leo season and the candle ceremony. Yeah, that's it. I love you. Thank you for all of your support and donations. Please like this video. It helps it get out to more people so they can also get the help that they need. And now I'm going to talk about the pivot party just a little bit, talking about my experience of this current energy. And yeah, so I will see you later. Ciao. All right, bitch, let's get real. Real talk, okay? Now we're gonna really go for it. I've been feeling good. I feel like I'm back, bitch. Like this Leo season has woke me up. That Leo season workshop, literally, I was on fire, girl. Like, I'm really feeling more balanced. I also feel like I just like care less about what other people think or do or whatever. I feel like I had a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, and I've been thinking about them all day, and now I'm here and I can't even think about it. I just ordered some like detox like herbs that I'm gonna start after my my trip. I also like started like talking to this cute boy, which is really nice. So, I don't know, we'll see. But then the other thing was, oh my God, what was I gonna say? Oh my God. The detox. Oh, I did like the deepest house clean. I donated like 6 bags of clothing. I threw out like 5 bags of garbage. Like I went and I bought all new like fucking boxes to like organize everything. Like my house is getting a complete overhaul. And I feel like this is so good for my like my mental body, my physical space, my energy. Like I already feel lighter. So I would just suggest like, and maybe let me know, maybe some of you have just like got that same feeling where like I just gotta clean, I gotta like throw all this shit out. It's just like I've been feeling really excited about just purging so many things because I can also feel that there is so much more coming. So like I am just ready to make the available space for all of that expansion. And that will really hit after this retrograde season. But like right now, I'm just focused on that. Like I've been feeling a lot more grounded. I've been going to the gym every day and just like eating well. And I've been also like eating lighter. Like I really only eat like a lot of fruit or like once a day or like small meals. The coffee is still a little bit of an issue, but like self-love, whatever. So yeah, feeling good, feeling better. Like 2 weeks ago, a month ago, I was like depressed, sad, dead on the couch, like the worst I've ever felt. So anyways, glad to be back. Okay. I love you. I'll see you very soon. Also, my new music video, oh my God, it's So funny. So we'll tag it here. It's called Dough Booty. Just watch it. It's funny. It is such a Leo season vibe. Okay. I fucking love you. I'll see you very soon. Ciao. Ciao.